Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Degenerate Disseminators podcast. I'm your host Jordan, and we got Daniel back with us. This feels like the
Hey
10th time in a
guys,
row. He's here to stay,
crazy.
guys. But guys, we had an awesome day. You know, hopefully you guys tailed our bets if you listened. Um,
3-0 baby, let's
well, not
go.
we don't know yet. We still got about 4.5 minutes left in the Capitals game, but they are up 2-0, and it doesn't look like the Kraken are gonna be busting this game open anytime soon. Um, but if this game were to end right this second, we'd be 3-0. So we're gonna swing into a little recap really quick. Faded the Heat and it worked. Um, I saw the Heat were up like 15-3 at the start of the game, and I was like, oh, this means we're winning because when the Heat go up early, they lose in that. They end up losing by 29 points. So uh, easy win there. Took the Nuggets at -7.5. Not so easy of a win. They were not covering with like 15 seconds left in the game, but the Kings do intentionally foul, stop the clock, and Jokic makes two clutch free throws to put us above the 7.5. And dude had a crazy game, like I mentioned. I think against good centers, he does his thing. 35 points, 22 rebounds, and 17 assists. Absolutely crazy performance. And yeah, the third bet, like I said, the Capitals are winning right now. So 3-0. If all games were to be shut down right this second, not gonna jinx anything. But I think we're looking pretty good here. How are you feeling, Daniel? We're turning things around here.
Feel good. I feel good.
Yeah, so we
Feel
go
great.
we go up 3 units on the day. Um, like I said, I hope we can get a run started. There is no way to start a run than sweeping. So we're coming at you guys with another three picks today. Switching up a little bit, Daniel actually has two hockey picks today, and I just have one pick from the NBA.
What? No
Um,
way.
I've been letting Daniel go first, but since I have the lesser picks here, I'm gonna be taking the floor first this time around. Sorry, Daniel. But yeah, NBA slate kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. I don't really like any trends I'm looking at. Um, we do see the Cavaliers taking on the 76ers in Philly. Wesley, if you're listening, skip a couple minutes. But you know, uh, I'm not gonna go through the whole spiel about the Cavs ATS stats. Still the best team in the league. They have dropped a couple easy games. Um, it's getting to that midpoint of the season. And there's so many games ahead of everyone else in the Eastern Conference right now. I think they can afford to drop a couple here. Um, they've only won 3 out of the last 5, which is not something we're used to seeing with this Cavs team. But one of those losses were to the Thunder, and they could have beaten the Rockets if Darius Garland made his free throws, but he did not. But on the flip side, the Sixers have dropped 7 games in a row. Um, Pretty big losses too. They lost by 35 to the Nuggets, 14 to the Bucks, 13 to the Pacers. They did go to overtime with the Knicks, but Joel Embiid was playing in that game. They lost by 6, and then a 16-point loss to OKC. And on top of that, a whole plethora of injuries here. Kyle Lowry out, Caleb Martin out, Joel Embiid still out, Andre Drummond out, KJ Martin out, and Jared McCain is still out with that long-term injury. On the Cavs side, we still are seeing Evan Mobley out, but yeah, this is basically a G League team that the Sixers are going to be playing, and even with the backups on the Cavs, yeah, the Sixers just stand no chance. The line's sitting at only -9.5. Yeah, it's a little high, but like I said, we know how good this Cavs team is against the spread, and given that the Sixers have no one playing at all, I think this is a pretty easy win on the road for them. So first pick of the night, starting it off strong for 1.15 units. We're taking the Cavaliers at -9.5. And Daniel's gonna wrap things up with two hockey picks for the night.
All right, fellas. Coming in hot. Number 1 pick. We got Lightning at Blackhawks. We are taking the Lightning -1.5. Now,
No.
listen. Same story as yesterday. Blackhawks bad. Lightning good. All right. Now, as far as stats go, the Lightning beat them in every major stat other than penalty kill percentage, which surprisingly, Chicago is in fifth place in the league for that. Um, as far as goals for, the Lightning are first in the league right now at 3.61. The Blackhawks, however, are 31st in the league at 2.6. Um, so basically, they suck, and the Lightning are good. And that's why we are taking -1.5. As far as side bets go, we are going to take Kucherov for 1 assist, or actually 1.5 assists. He's had 6 in his last 5. And we will take Jake Gensel for a goal. He's had 3 in his last 5. Now, second bet of the night. And this is a weird one because we are not taking any spreads or money lines or anything. We are taking for the Vegas Golden Knights and Dallas Stars game total goals under 5.5.
Oh no,
All right,
the line's at 6 now. Sorry, I forgot
Oh,
to mention
okay.
that. Yeah, in the
Under
the
6.
pre-show. But yes, it
Yeah.
is at 6 now. Sorry.
Um, as far as the stats for that go, at home, Dallas has hit the under 4 times in a row, and on the road, I think this is in their in their last 10, Vegas has hit the under 5 times. So I want to say pretty solid chance of this hitting. Obviously, the Golden Knights are historically a pretty high goal scoring team, but they're coming off back to back. Well, they're playing back to back games. This is their second game played in a row. Um,
In which they pushed,
and
by the way, against the Blues. So
yeah, so yeah, I want to say, I mean, this has a pretty good chance of hitting. And then Dallas also, I mean, historically does not score very many goals. They're very defense reliant when it comes to keeping their leads. So yeah, as far as our bets, I think that's all I got. Yeah, we want to wrap it up.
I got
Got anything else to say?
well, in regards to the like you said, given that the that Vegas has only hit the under 50% rate in the last 10 games, if they were
Mhm.
coming in equal rest or with the rest advantage, I'd probably wean away from it. But like I mentioned before, and that you mentioned as well, they're coming off of a back to second game in a row, and I feel like the Blues haven't really been that good this year, and they still pushed in that game. So,
Yeah,
um, yeah, but I do.
probably saving their energy for this game because this is a pretty like big game. They're both like juggernauts of the West, but I want to say that it's probably going to be tight. Both goaltenders are going to be on there, standing on their heads,
Yeah, for sure.
and the defense is also going to be probably really good this game. Both teams have very good defense, so
Yeah.
yeah, probably
I would
not a lot of
prefer
goals
though to
either.
see one team jump out in front first though. Like let's say Vegas goes up 2-0 and they can kind of coast. That'd be cool. I really just don't want to get caught
Yeah,
in a back and forth situation here. That would
but
that'd be a little sweaty. But yeah, I'm
yeah,
honestly a really big fan of this pick. Daniel and I were trying to find a third one. We only had two initially for today.
yeah,
But
this
like I
is
said, we're on the start of a run here. We gotta find something to keep this momentum going. But yeah, this
also
is good.
um this just in their last game that they played. They only had 5 total goals, so hey, and also breaking news. I think the Capitals won.
Is it official? Yes, it is.
It's official,
I
baby.
see
3-0.
that green on
You
Hard
can't see
Rock. Let's
that. It's
go.
backwards, but 3-0. We
We'll
are
take
three
it.
nothing on the night. The Capitals, they understood the assignment.
So it's at times like these I regret not taking the -1.5. But a win is a win.
Okay.
So it's all good.
Okay.
We're gonna hit the -1.5 tomorrow with the Lightning. I do the other game. The NBA slate is not only like really small tomorrow. It's only 3 games. A lot of these games just kind of suck. However, if you look at the Grizzlies' second quarter spread, they're only catching -2.5 points as favorites. But they've had multiple 40-point second quarters this year. Even just in their last game against the Hornets, um, they dropped 40 points in the second quarter as a team. No offense, Pelicans fans, but CJ McCollum can't do that on his own. So If they have a similar performance, I think that's a good bet. I also like the first half spread. Um, the Pelicans have been looking better. Both teams are actually on a 4 game win streak, but if you look at the Pelicans, 2 of those 4 came against the Jazz in back-to-back games, and then one against the Bulls. But on the Grizzlies side, they beat the Timberwolves, the Spurs twice, and their one loss was like a 2 point loss to the Rockets, who are a very scary team in the Western Conference. So I won't be taking it just because the Pelicans, have been going against their own trends lately. But that's definitely a game to look at. But we're gonna kick into this recap for Friday's picks. We have the Lightning.
Wait, hold on before you do that.
Okay, my fault.
One thing, last episode, I did say for my side bet Alex Ovechkin for a goal. He did it. That's
Speaking
all
of
I
side
needed to
bets,
say.
actually, I did talk about the Spurs game in Paris. They won by 30. So if you took the plus 2.5, you're chilling. And I believe Wemby had like a 2020 game or something close to it. Let me get some confirmation on that. But he did ball out. I mean, you would assume so considering they won the game by 30. Yeah. Oh no, sorry. He had a 30 point game and 11 rebounds. So, wish I took
Pretty
those
solid.
2, but like I said, playing it safe till we get the ball rolling a little bit. So that's the goal with today. With these 3 picks going out, we have the Lightning minus 1.5 to beat down on the Chicago Blackhawks for 1 unit as it sits at plus 110. Cavaliers minus 9.5 for 1.15 units, and then taking the Vegas Golden Knights versus Stars under 6 goals for 1.2 units for 3.35 units in play total. And honestly, I'm looking forward to watching this Golden Knights game. I think it's a different bet for us. Usually we're taking overs or spreads.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't really dabbled in the under, so would be cool to hit. We can leave tomorrow, 5-1, 6-0 over the last 2 days. I'll be very happy. But if Daniel, if you don't have anything else to add, shall we get on out of here?
Shout out Pierre-Luc Dubois and the Globo Gym King Cobras.
You heard the man, guys. We will catch you guys in the next episode.